Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to this exciting video. I'm so happy that you are here with me, especially at this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the politics of this country is getting more and more interesting. I don't know what to say, but at the end of the day, what matters is, do we speak the truth? And what we say, are they what represent the people's interest? Moses Kuria broke the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Kuria yesterday said that people who rigged the election in 2017 are the ones who are with William Ruto. So he's trying to tell people that they should not get worried. The people who organized and rigged the election in 2017 are in the William Ruto's camp. We saw Kabogo there. Mwangi Kiunjuri and Wajangol, people like that were there. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting interesting. What does that mean politically? It means that William Ruto is the one who bungled the elections in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is the one who rigged many candidates out. The only thing that leaves more questions than answers is Kabogo came on a national television some few years ago and said it is William Ruto who rigged him out of the gubernatorial position in Kiambu. Ladies and gentlemen, even in the nominations, it is the William Ruto who rigged so many candidates. People like Peter Munya were rigged out by William Samoei Ruto. So Moses Kuria is trying to confirm what many people have been fearing. Moses Kuria is confirming that it is William Ruto who rigged out Raila Odinga in 2017. So we are waiting to see if the IBC is going to summon Moses Kuria. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the politics that always bring animosity in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we are yet to see a lot of fireworks in politics. David Murathe was in the national television responding to Moses Kuria. And some of the things that David Murathe said really bring so much picture into what is going to happen. David Murathe said that the Mount Kenya people, in fact, he was sending a warning message to Mount Kenya people that Raila Odinga, in the election of 2017, Uhuru got 50% and Raila got 50% of the votes in the whole country. So now that Uhuru Kenyatta is supporting Raila Odinga, Raila is going to get at least 40% of votes from Mount Kenya, right? So if Raila gets 40% from Mount Kenya, it means that Raila is going to win this election. And if Raila is going to win this election, David Murathe is warning the people of Mount Kenya that Raila is going to win election. And if he's going to win, is he going to win the election with Mount Kenya people on board? Or is he going to win the election without them on board? And David Murathe goes further by saying that if Raila wins the election without Mount Kenya on board, they are going to be dumped into the dustbin of politics and development. And that is why Uhuru Kenyatta is trying so much to see that Mount Kenya people go into the next government that is going to be formed by Raila Amolo Odinga. In fact, David Murathe did not miss his words. In fact, he said that Moses Kuria was the one who was tasked with seeing that a monument was raised at the Kiamba church that was burned during the 2007-08 political violence. So he was asking that if William Ruto is a man of God, as he purports, he is supposed to accompany people like Moses Kuria, and then they go build the church that was burned by people who are purportedly said to be associated with the deputy president who burned the church in Kiamba. Ladies and gentlemen, David Murathe is asking Ruto to come out clearly and condemn what happened in 2007 or 8. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it is so sad that most of the things that happened in 2007 have not been resolved, and the people are going to another election. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 15 years down the line. Things have not been resolved. But it is not for me to say. I want to say this. What is going to happen in this country is that William Ruto is creating a make-believe situation. He's trying to create a wave in the Mount Kenya. And this wave, its main purpose is to lie to other parts of the country that William Ruto is winning, or that Mount Kenya is behind William Ruto. So there is no need to support Raila Amolo Odinga, even if before you are supporting him. You see? So he's trying to create a situation of confusion in other parts of the country by using Mount Kenya. He is alienating Mount Kenya specifically to make them look like, okay, they have votes, so if they are supporting this candidate, then other parts should also support his candidacy. That is very clear. In fact, it comes out very clearly that he is trying to bring on board people, the political leaders from Mount Kenyans. He's trying to put them in a corner. He's trying to make them believe that the government belongs to them. But at the end of the day, what he's trying to do is bring them, put them into a corner, remove them from the rest of Kenyans. You see? Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is a clever politician. In Kiambu, we have Kabogo. We have Wamatangi. We have Wajangol. We have Moses Kuria. We have Waititu. He's trying to make these people believe that they can go for the governorship and any one of them can win. But that one does not surprise Ruto. Because at the end of the day, he is at the head. He is the head of this group. So that one, what will that mean? It will mean that turnout for the presidential candidate will be high. So William Ruto might get the votes in Kiambu, but 6 of these candidates, one of them will only get the governorship. What does that mean? He is playing the people of Mount Kenya. He is making them believe this government belongs to them. He is trying to divide them and rule them. He is trying to gather them together and strike them. That is what William Ruto is trying to do with the Mount Kenya. William Ruto is not speaking to the issues that really touches the Mount Kenya people. He is not speaking to the issues of land. William Ruto is not speaking to the issues of IDPs. In Mount Kenya is where we still have IDPs in large numbers. But William Ruto has never spoken on this, you see. So people are just reacting on emotions. According to NDC yesterday, what happened there was a charade. That is what I conclude. What was happening in Kasarani was a show-off. You see? Because the way William Ruto was speaking, he was speaking bad against the son of Mount Kenya. You cannot go to Nyanza and speak bad about Raila. You will not live there safe. You cannot go to Western and abuse Musalia Mudavadi. You cannot go to Rift Valley and abuse William Ruto. So, Mount Kenya people are being used. They are being weaponized to stone their own son. But things are going to change. Watch out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome.